Shabbat Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all the praises and the glory and our strength, the exaltation to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai Ba'asham B'kah Kodash. We give double honors to our true beloved apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to our sincere brothers pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their lives week in and week out to feed the elect of Israel. Shalom to the 144,000 governing body of men. Shalom to the 1/3, the hopeful elect of the beloved men, the beloved women, and the beloved children. My name is Brother Ahab, and I hope and pray that this is edifying. I'm going to entitle this lesson, They've Really Done a Number. So when I went into Google, right, this is a phrase, this is a saying. And it says, what is the origin of the phrase, done a number? Doing a number on something is said by the OED, which is the Oxford English Dictionary, to have first appeared in the print in 1967 in the Unbelievable Dictionary of Hip Words. It means to do some sort of damage. You hear that? It means, so when we say, when it's the phrase, it says, they have really done a number. It means to do some sort of damage. Listen to this now. And the OED, which is the Oxford English Dictionary, claims it's from the Afro-American origins. Wow, that's heavy. They've really done a number. They've done some sort of damage. Right. Now you have a true depiction of the Lord, and his name is Yahushai HaMashiach. And you have a false depiction. Okay? I don't even want to call that name Jesus Christ. This is the false image. That's the false image. Okay? That image you see right before you is a false image. That image is a lie. That image is deceitful. This image is the true depiction, true image, according to the scriptures, how our Lord, Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, looks. Okay? Because you remember, as it says in the scriptures, I'm paraphrasing, if you have seen me, you have also seen the Father. Okay? Not this liar here. This is a liar. Going back here now. Revelation 12:9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. I'm going to tell you why in the spirit. I was meditating on this yesterday. It could have been yesterday or this morning. Yesterday or this morning. The devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world, he was cast out into the earth, and his angels was cast out with him. Now we say, deceiveth the whole earth. Okay? Now, this is what I was meditating on yesterday. I remember back in the day, going back about 6-7 years ago, right? Down at London Central. Okay? Our head, our beloved head, Elder Ramah. Okay? GMS London Central. Back in the day. And we used to hold up the signs. The brothers used to hold up the signs. Okay? And they used to have signs on the floor also. Okay? And they had signs of Yahushua HaMashiach. Right? It wasn't exactly this picture here. But we had signs with Yahushua HaMashiach. And you had signs with this devil on the floor too. Right? And I remember back in the day, the brothers used to run a survey. They tested. They said, let's test these people. Okay? And we used to put this sign on the floor. Not this one exactly. But, you used to have another sign with Caesar Borgia, right? With the horns coming out of his head. All right? And that stored up a lot of problems too, I tell you that. We put that on the floor. And we used to say to people, step on this, step on it. And now people they don't want to step on it, they was afraid. All right? And we used to curse that name. We say, fuck Jesus Christ. Yeah? Because that man is a deceiver. He's a liar. Okay? People, and even our own people too, were afraid to step on the sign, stamp on it. You had 1 and 2 though. Right? And we said, yes, good one, good one. They stepped on it. We said, step on that sign. And they stamped on it. Right? And the brothers are stamping it in front to prove it that this image here is a lie. And that's how to prove that the whole world was deceived of this lying image. Okay? Okay? This is the true depiction of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. Okay? This is the true depiction of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Okay? So the whole world was deceived. If you see their faces, we say, step on the sign, step on it. We'll kick it, we'll punch it, everything. And people will stand there like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Some people walked off with amazement, that they were afraid. We told people to step on it. And they did not want to do it. Step on Salakia, this sign here. Okay? Because they believed that that was a true, how the Lord really looks. Okay? Let's go to Matthew. Matthew 24. Let's start from 24. For there shall arise false anointings and false prophets, because you got false prophets, okay? And shall shew great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Now, every time I keep on saying this all the time, over and over, I keep on repeating myself. All right? The first time I heard a brother broke down this, the elder required come, he broke down this. He said, if it were possible, because I used to read it over the years until, sometimes you pick up slow on things. And he said, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. So that beloved elder require come, I love you much, right? I remember back in the days, man, all the brothers in the camp, okay? All the brothers. That was an amazing experience. That place there, Oxford Circus, okay? Where that camp was, okay? Right by the outside the station, by the by the train station, Oxford Circus. Okay? There's many times I sit there and ponder about those days. There was so much we learned down that place. Okay? Those brothers down there, they really, I tell you, oh man, the spirit was heavy down there. Okay? And you know the scriptures, and they that stood so stiffly for the name, those brothers down there, the elders and brothers down there, they stood stiffly for the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yoshai. Okay? Wow. Those are the days when, man, but time has moved on. You know what I mean? And is not you become fully persuaded. Fully, more than 101% fully persuaded. All right? That you're in this truth. You're learning the correct doctrine. Okay? Okay? Not the doctrine of devils. These are the devils. That's a lie. Anyway, I'm not going to make this long at all. Okay? But I was thinking about this in the spirit yesterday. People were afraid to step on the sign. That it shows that they were deceived. They did a number. Okay? Forget about the other people, but they did a number on our people. If it was so much, listen, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they should deceive the very elect. Behold, which means to look, I have told you before, told us before, warned us before. Wherefore they shall say unto you, behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chambers, believe it not. And people are still, the year 2025, the hopeful year of our deliverance. Okay? The year of destruction. People still believe that this image here is a true image. Okay? That our true Messiah, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, looked like this. The whole world was deceived, but the elect are not deceived. Right? Believe it not, for as the lightning cometh out of the east, and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Who is the Son of Man? The Son of Man is Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Not this bitch here. Not this. This depiction here. Okay? Yeah, because Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, yes, is a so-called black man. Okay? This man is going to return. Yes, our Savior, our Deliverer, our Redeemer, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, is going to return. Coming on of the Son of Man. Be. So listen to this now. Revelations 1:14. His head and his hairs were like white, so let me slow down a little bit. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto burnt brass. And we tell this to the people, but they still don't want. This is why we have to balance. We show the wicked and we show the righteous. We show the picture of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach and we show the picture of the liar. And we say, which one do you believe? And his feet like unto brass, fine brass, as it were burnt in a furnace, and his voice as a sound of many waters. He's got that roaring, but no. But this Caesar Borgia, right? He has a squeaky voice. Huh? Roar, listen, sound of many waters. And he had in his right hand 7 stars, and out of his mouth went a sharp two-edged sword, and his countenance was as the sun shineth in his strength, his power, his glory, right? His power and his glory, his wisdom. And his countenance was as the sun shineth in his strength. You wait until Yahushua returns. Everyone is going to see his glory. We can't wait for that day, Lord willing, that we have the elect. Okay? Psalms 113. From the rising of the sun unto the going down of the same, the Lord's name is to be praised. Not Jesus Christ, but Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rekah Kodash, and his glory above the heavens. Glory, you see? Glory again. His countenance, his wisdom, his power. Can't wait to see the Lord's power. And his glory above the heavens. Who is like unto the Lord our power? Who dwelleth on high? That's why he's called the Most High. Who humble himself to behold the things that are in heaven and in the earth. He raiseth up the poor out of the dust, and lifteth the needy. We are in need. Okay? The Lord doesn't give us what we want to know. The Lord gives us what we need, because we are needy of Yahushua HaMashiach. We are needy of Yahushua HaMashiach. Out of the dunghill, that he may set him with princes, even with the princes of his people. Okay? Revelation 1 and 7. Behold, look again, look up. Behold, he cometh with clouds. This man here, this little bitch, is not going to come in clouds. Okay? This man is a liar. He's a deceiver. Okay? Yahushua HaMashiach, you see, look here. Yahushua HaMashiach, look, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him. Right? As we say all the time, you think we're angry? You think we want to come? You think we are angry? Yahushua HaMashiach, he is so angry. But you're going to see his glory. You're going to see the power. Okay? And all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Amen. When we say Amen, we mean so be true, so be it. Okay? So be true. This is the truth. Okay? This is the truth here, not this picture here. Right? With this stringy hair, blue eyes. Okay? Now, we at GMS, we speak because we are scattered. Okay? Throughout the whole world, the different nations, we are scattered. Okay? So you're going to have some Israelites that are not going to be dark-skinned. Okay? Some may have long hair, blue eyes. Okay? Because that was a part of the curse. The Lord scatters us throughout the nations, the heathens. Okay? So we intermingled. Okay? You see, that's the fairness at Great Millstone. We speak the truth. Okay? But this man, he just speaks one way, a lie. He deceived the world. Right? Isaiah 14:16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble and did shake kingdoms? Yeah, this man here. This one here. Is this the man? Isaiah 14:16. Is this they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble? Raw, he did a number. He did a number. He did damage to our people. That did shake the kingdoms. That made the world as a wilderness, listen, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners. All right? Soon we're going to be released. Okay? Okay? This is why we need Yahushua to because the Lord has woken us up. Okay? But we want to get out of these chains of darkness. We want that full release. Okay? But this man has to go down first. This man has to go down first in order for that new kingdom to be established. Yes, Yahushua Mashiach coming back in the clouds. Wow, we can't wait. Lord willing, keep on praying for one another. Okay? Keep on praying for one another. Brothers going through, we keep on saying this, brothers going through hell, and you sisters too. You beloved sisters are going through the hell too. Okay? So we keep on praying for the beloved, because listen, pray for the beloved brothers, right? And you pray for the sisters and the children. Pray for one another, okay? Because the Lord's watching us. The Lord is watching us. And we hope and pray that we're trying to make it right. Because Yahushua is returning, yeah? So like I said before, I say it again. What is the meaning? They have really done a number. It means to do some sort of damage. Damage. Okay? So knowing this truth shall set you free. And that's why this truth is it keeps on going on. You keep on learning and learning. You'll never stop learning. Because it's so much information. Right? And that's why we say again, before I close up, we say Thawada to our beloved apostles. Right? If you're hearing this for the first time, our apostles of Great Millstone. We started with Elder Pastor Ha. Okay? And he was also taught, he had his teachers too. Okay? Elder Pastor Ha, beloved Elder Pastor Ha, beloved Elder Apostle Gabar, beloved Elder Apostle Rakah, beloved Elder Apostle Aramla. Those are the true prophets. Okay? Those are the true prophets. So I hope and pray this is edifying. And again, Shabbat Shalom. Right? Peace and blessings and much love to you all. Much love. Okay? Because there is power in the name. There is power in the name of Yahweh Basham Yoshai Basham Rakah Kodash. Kwam Yasharala. Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.